All right, I'm the Flat Rate Master, and let's just talk some funny stories from the shop. Today, had a Dodge truck come in, misfire on cylinder number 3, do-it-yourselfer, put plugs and coils in it, and, well, did misfire. Dead misfire. And did some testing on it, got spark, it's got, thing. It's got a mechanical noise, so it's either got a broken valve spring or more than likely a messed up cam, judging by the noise, because springs generally don't make that much noise. Vehicle was 10,000 miles overdue for an oil change, 170K on it, and well, I recommended an engine because quite frankly, 10,000 miles overdue, that's probably not the first time he's done that. And get in there, cam bearings are trashed, just not worth it. Put a reman in it. We had a customer get a car towed in and didn't know the backstory, knew it was a no start. Went out there, went and tested it. Starter, it's got power to it, no voltage drop. It's got signal, no start, no crank. Okay. So I got to put a starter in it, no big deal. Nissan starter, no big deal. Couple bolts, blah, 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 blah. Put it back together, go to back it out, and well, no power steering. Customer approved diag for the no power steering. Test led me to the multi-fuse, which admittedly I looked at but didn't look at closely enough. The fuse on it was blown for the power steering system. That was the only blown fuse. Got the story from the customer. A good Samaritan grabbed the jumper cables out of her hand and jump-started it backwards. The Good Samaritan cost her several $100s because the fuse holder from Nissan is a couple $100, and yeah. Okay, another story, and if I remember, I'll pull up a picture of it. Tow in. New battery. No crank, no start. Yeah, I went out there, yep, sure enough, you hit the key and it goes, ugh. Pop the hood, find, well, I don't need tools to remove the battery terminals. There's a Corona cap, bottle cap, under the negative terminal. And the positive, well, I can just pull it off. Cost them a tow that they had to pay for. It was not in a AAA, it was actually a paid tow. And, well, for 2 terminals and some time cleaning it up. Just, I got asked when I posted that on Instagram, do you see that often? Unfortunately, yeah. Between the chained battery installations and AAA around here, AAA around here is awful. The battery people, I can't tell you how many times I've pulled a vehicle in and you look at the battery and it's like that, because all they did was, once they put all they did was shove the battery in the one, lip on it and called it good. So I get to reinstall their battery for free because I can't let that go like that. It just irritates me because it's just lazy. Install the battery right, but on the same hand, we get the, AutoZone Advance. Always sell those stupid washers, but still can't install the terminals right. Which one of the things they do is they space it up so it doesn't go all the way down on the taper, and But I can't tell you how many times I've had tow-ins in this area with no start, no crank, and go out there and find a loose terminal, a botched terminal, a messed up new terminal. Yeah, just do your job. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the stories. As always, thanks for watching. I am the Flat Rate Master.